Good morning, everybody. My name is Pranav, a legal intern at LEXIS and Company for the month of June. As in yesterday's session, I had spoken about the creation of agency. Today, I will be talking about another important topic under the contract of agency, which is the different kinds or the types of agents. But before looking at the kinds or the types of agents, one must first know who is an agent. According to section 184, the person who has attained the age of maturity and who is of a sound mind can become an agent. A sound mind and a mature age is also a necessity to become an agent, as he has to be answerable to the principal. Now let's look at the types of agents. Universal agent. A universal agent is one who is authorized to do all the acts which the principal can lawfully do and can lawfully delegate. Special agent. A special agent is one who is employed to do only a particular act or represent his principal in certain particular transactions only. For example, an agent is employed to sell a bike. If the special agent does anything outside his authority or his power, then the principal is not bound by it, and the third parties are not entitled to assume that the agent has unlimited powers. General agent. A general agent is one who is employed to do all the acts connected with a particular business or employment. For instance, a manager of a firm can bind the principal by doing anything which falls within the ordinary scope of that business, whether he is actually authorized for that particular act or not. It is also immaterial that the third party acts bona fide. Next is a co-agent. A co-agent is an agent appointed by another agent to act together or act jointly. Sub-agent. An agent appointed by an agent to do a certain particular act. An agent may sometimes delegate the duty that has been delegated to him by the principal or by somebody else. Ordinarily, an agent cannot delegate the duty that he is supposed to perform himself to another person. But this is an exception only in certain particular circumstances where he must, out of necessity, do so. However, the sub-agent has no connection whatsoever with the principal of the original agent. Next is the LEXCLIQ agent. An agent who acts as a salesperson, broker, and guarantor for the principal is known as a LEXCLIQ agent. He also acts as he also guarantees the credit which is extended to the buyer and is not answerable to his principal for the failure of any third person who fails to perform the contract. A LEXCLIQ agent is constituted as an exception to this rule. Next is a factor. An agent who is remunerated by commission, that is, one who looks like an apparent owner of things concerned, is known as a factor. A factor is a mercantile agent to whom goods are entrusted for sale. A factor enjoys wide discretionary powers in relation to the sale of goods. He also has the possession of goods, authority to sell them in his own name, and a general discretion to the same. A factor may sell goods on the usual terms of credit, may receive the price and give discharges to the goods of the buyer. Next is a broker. An agent's job is to create a contractual relationship between two parties. An agent is one who is employed to make contracts only for the purchase and sale of goods. He is not entrusted with the possession of goods. An agent acts more like a connecting link to bring the parties together to bargain, and if the circumstances materialize, then the agent is entitled to his commission. This commission is known as the brokerage, and this person is known as a broker. A broker may make a contract in the name of his principal. The next kind of agent is a commission agent. An agent who is solely appointed to buy and sell goods for his principal alone is known as a mercantile agent. A mercantile agent is one who buys and sells goods for his principal on the best possible terms, and he sells the good in his own name and receives the commission for his labors. The mercantile agent may or may not have possession of the goods. And the last kind of agent is an auctioneer. An agent who acts as a seller for the principal is in an auction. He primarily is an agent for the seller, but upon the property being knocked out, he also becomes an agent of the buyer. An auctioneer also is a mercantile agent within the meaning of Section 2A of the Sale of Goods Act. Now coming to the last topic under the kinds of agents is the extent of an agent's authority. There are two conditions where an agent's authority is normally applied in. Firstly, is an agent having an authority under normal circumstances. An agent having an authority under normal circumstances to do an act, he has the authority to do every lawful thing which is necessary in order to do such an act only. Second is agent authority in emergency situations. An agent having an authority in emergency situations to carry on a business has the authority to do every lawful thing necessary for the purpose or usually done in the course of conducting such business. Now let's look at an illustration. A is employed by B, who is residing in London, to recover a debt at Bombay. This debt belongs to B, who is currently residing in London. A may adopt any legal process which is necessary to recover the debt, and he may also give a valid discharge for the same. Another illustration is A constitutes B to carry on his business of shipbuilding. B may purchase timber and other materials and hire workmen for the purpose of carrying on the business. Here, B has done every lawful thing which is necessary to do the act. With this, I come to the end for today's topic, and in tomorrow's topic, I will be discussing about the Indian Partnership Act. Until then, stay safe and have a good day. Thank you.